So when did you know you were going to start?
I kind of had a feeling all week. Dobie got hurt in the last game, so yeah, I kind of knew the whole week.
Yeah. Talk me through that fumble and I guess what you saw in that play.
Yeah, D-line got a good rush, and everyone was covered downfield, and I guess it's just a miscommunication with the back and quarterback, and I just kind of ran and got the ball.
So about twice in the last 7 minutes, I mean, you guys were on the field with the game on the line, had to get a stop and came up with the turnover both times. I guess what does that do for the defense moving forward and for your guys' confidence?
It's good for our confidence. I mean, Damian Baber made two really good plays on the interceptions, and then our defense in front got really good pass rush and stuff. So it was really good for our defense as a whole, and hopefully we can keep that going next week into UNLV.
I mean, that team really likes to run the ball. They run it about 60% of the time, but I mean, you really shut down the run and made them, throw it to try and beat you guys. Why were you guys so successful against the run?
Just we knew that the past few weeks, they ran the ball. The other teams have been running the ball on us real well, and we just knew that we needed to stop the run this week. And our D-line and everyone did a really good job on defense, so it was a good team win.
How important was this win? I mean, if they would have gone down and scored on you guys are going home, 1-3 and demoralized a little bit. I mean, how important was it to go home?
Yeah, it's huge. It gives us good confidence going into UNLV, and hopefully we can pull out a dub next week.
You mentioned Baber, his first time on a college football field and 2 interceptions. I guess what do you think of that?
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, guys are stepping up and doing their job. It was good to see, and I'm happy for him, and hopefully he keeps it going for the rest of the year.
Matt had a career high in tackles as well. I guess what did you see from him today?
Matt was doing great. Our whole defense did great. It starts with the D-line, and the D-line did. I mean, they get all the credit for it. They're eating up blocks and stuff. It makes it easy for the linebackers to make plays.
Yard run, that's the 3rd longest in this program's history.
It felt good, the U was chugging. Like I was surprised I got out, and then I gotta get my knees up. But yeah, that was a good job by the U. It felt good.
I mean, it seemed like a lot of your guys' big runs were up the middle. I mean, was that just the weakness of the defense, or did you guys see something where you could?
I feel like the U was just really getting chugged downhill. Like we could hit a lot of stuff downhill, the tight ends. So we felt like we could really hit them, right up the gut. We really want to be able to run it down people's throats.
You're coming off back-to-back 100-yard games. Maybe didn't start the year as you wanted. I guess what has changed for you, or why do you think you've been a little more successful?
Just like talking to the players, they just said just keep playing. Sometimes, it's always not going to start how you want, but like I'm just trying to keep playing. The U's getting better and better each game. And we're really trying to get this streak going.
Both you and Don go over 100 in this game. I'm sure that's the goal every game. I guess,
course.
What did it mean for you guys to be able to establish the run and have a big ground game today?
We always want to be able to establish the run. That really opens up everything else. Can put, really set up for other people, but we really want to be able to establish the run and just, be able to control the game.
You guys upset you weren't able to get a first down there, with about 2 minutes to go?
Yeah,
and
we needed that one. But, it's a good shout out Damian, true freshman.
What did you think of his play today? I mean, to step in and make 2 turnovers in your first college game.
Really, really good. Way to be mature. And not, he's made himself, really put himself on the map.
Going into conference play now, I guess, how do you feel about your offense and where it is, and what do you guys need to work on?
Oh, we're excited, but we still got a lot to work on. Like, we had a couple drives we wish we could have had back, but we just gotta keep pushing, keep doing what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're excited to go play in the Mountain West now. It's been a while.
And looking forward to this UNLV game, I would assume.
Of course.
So 2 minutes to go in the game. You guys on the field, game on the line. I guess what are you feeling in that situation?
It was tense. We just knew we had to get a stop.
And you did it twice in the last 6 or 7 minutes, really. You got 2 turnovers. I mean, what does that mean to the defense and moving forward? What kind of confidence does that give you?
I mean, just knowing that we can trust each other, rely on the offense, we can rely on the defense to get a stop when we need one.
How big did you guys need this win? I mean, if they go down there and score and you guys go home, 1-3 and, probably hanging your heads.
And we wanted to do it for the coaches. All the coaches, they're from here. We wanted this win bad. Just because we fought 2 good opponents in the last 2 games, so we want to get it started. We want to go on the streak. We want to start something special right now.
You set a career high in tackles. What was going right for you today?
How many did I have?
Like 16, 17?
16.
Yeah, it was up there.
I don't know. Just all week. Just I feel like the coaches trusted me to make some plays, and I trusted myself. I mean, I feel like I just did what what the coaches wanted me to do. Just play within myself, play within the system, and make plays.
This team really likes to run the ball. They run it about 60% of the time, but you made them a passing team by stopping their run. Why were you guys so successful in stopping their run today?
I mean, I think that just goes with playing two good teams in the last two games. I think we've learned. I think we've just gotten better. We just continue to progress. And
Damian Baber steps in his first time on a college football field and 2 interceptions. I guess surprising to you, or did you know he had that kind of skill?
No, I mean we knew he had it in him. We just wanted to see it because he's a good player. I mean, I think all our safeties are talented, and he's young, and I feel like he deserved it. He's been working hard.
Yeah. What was his kind of emotions like coming off the field, or just throughout the game?
I mean, he was poised. He handled it like a veteran. He didn't seem. I mean, before the game, you know, we wanted him to make plays. We wanted him to step up and kind of what we needed in our defensive back, and he did it.
The switches in the secondary, how do you think that affected the team? You know, moving from the cornerback.
I don't know. Just we're inexperienced in the back end. We're still trying to find the right unit. I think I trust what the coaches are doing, and I'm just playing. I'm just doing what they want us to do.
You guys have added 1 turnover every game, up to 3 in this game. How important was that toward this win, and why are you guys creating more turnovers? You know, as the year goes on.
I think we're just playing fast. We're focusing on turning the ball over. We're focusing on our assignment in the ball. We're just in the right places at the right time.
Cool. So defense on the field, you guys up by a little. I mean, that's a position this program's been in a lot, and a lot of times it doesn't turn out. I guess what was your confidence level with the defense out there in the last series, and what did it mean to see them get stopped?
You're talking about the 2-minute situation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have confidence in those guys. I was ready for them to make a play, and they end up making a play. They did pretty well. I mean, they're going to complete some balls. That's the offense. I mean, they're going to do their thing, and we just came up with a play when we needed to, so that was really great for the whole team and the defense.
You guys hit some big runs almost, you know, all 3 of the touchdowns were up the middle, or James's long run and the 2 touchdowns. I guess, what did you see in the middle of their defense that allowed you guys to, you know, have success there running the ball?
I mean, we always try to establish the run, try to run the ball. We really want to do that. It opens a lot of things up, and our O-line did a great job of blocking, especially the long one JB had. Great job, and I just try to make sure we're in the right run play when we call a run play, and it worked out pretty well.
You guys had the ball with about 3 minutes to go on offense. Couldn't get the first down. I mean, was that upsetting to see, not being able to get away there?
We always want to kind of just close out the game because our defense did a great job even before that. And we don't want to, I mean, we want to give them their rest too. We don't want to go 3 and out. We want to make sure we close the game out with the ball in our hands. You know what I mean? We don't want to have to put our defense out in position, but they stepped up, so it was great.
Tyler Stewart had the best album in 2015.
What's your album?
I don't know.
So heading into conference play now, through 4 games, I guess, what do you think of the offense, and what do you feel like you guys have to improve moving forward?
What we have to improve on? I feel like we ran the ball well today. We ran pretty well last week too, so I feel like we're doing pretty well with that. We're making plays in the passing game too, opening it up. Running the ball is really opening up the pass, so that's really great. I need to work on my read game a little bit here and there. I feel like I was better with it today than I was last week. Going forward, I mean, conference play is definitely important. That's what we're looking forward to. We got a big game coming up this week, and we just got to prepare for this game like we've done every other game, and I think we'll be okay.
How different is the flight going to be going home right now as opposed to whether they, you know, came back and
it would have been felt even longer than it's already going to be if they got some type of touchdown or tied the game up, OT, whatever it was. If we didn't get the win, it would have been much longer than it already is going to be. It feels great because I've been part of teams here where we had a flight back home and lost, like San Diego State, even though it was only an hour, felt longer than that when we lost in overtime about, I think, 2 years ago. Lost in overtime down there, and that didn't feel good, and it was only an hour, so I'm glad we got the win and we can get home.
I think the last 2 years, you guys are like 1-7 in games decided by 7 or less. I mean, does it mean more to get a close win and, you know, to fight to the last second and, you know, be able to, you know, execute in crunch time?
I mean, a win's a win. It's nice to see the defense step up. They did a great job all game, and I wish we could have helped them out. When we had the ball left with 3 minutes, I wish we could have helped them out and closed the game out because that's our job there too. We shouldn't have to put them back on the field. But I mean, I'm just glad to get the win, whether it was by 1 or by 3 or by 50. I don't really. It's a win. It goes down and win column. So
You guys had, I would say, 6 or 7 drops today. I mean, is that frustrating, and how much do you have to clean that up just to, be able to sustain drives and, put some more points on the board?
I don't worry about drops too much because I missed a couple passes today. The third down to Wyatt, I threw it like in the dirt. That was terrible. So I can't get mad at those guys because, I mess up too. I can't blame them. They have tough catches once in a while. There's guys hanging all over them, and they make some great catches. Like, Hassan last week made a great catch with the PI call, so I can't get mad at those guys. They make plays for me when it counts, and I can't really get upset. I'm just glad that we're there, like we're connecting, you know what I mean? Not necessarily a completion, but the ball's there, and we have the timing down, you know what I mean? That's what I really am, like, focusing on, that, okay, we got this. We just got to just one inch closer, you know what I mean?
Do you feel like you're pretty close to, putting up 35, 40-point kind of games?
We have a goal, scoring 35 every game. That's on our goal sheet as an offense. Whether that's running the ball or passing the ball, it don't really matter. If they call on me to pass the ball, then they call on me to pass the ball. If they call on me to read somebody on a run play, then they do that. It's not really, if I don't throw touchdowns, I'm totally okay with that if we get a win.